Officer Anderson. How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Doing pretty slow. I just wanted to ask you a few questions.
Yeah.
Why did you become a police officer?
You know, I became a police officer because that's what I was called to do, to really just change the world, you know, make it a better place.
Yeah, I know what you mean. What's your favorite part about being a police officer?
You know, my favorite part is, you know, just I get paid to just do what I love, you know, and that's just change the world.
What is your least favorite part about being a police officer?
My least favorite part is just waking up, going to work. It's hard. I wish I didn't have to work. That's it.
What's your craziest experience about being a police while being a police officer?
So one time I pulled someone over.
Yeah.
And I arrested him. And that was pretty crazy.
That's all?
It was, yeah, I was nervous. I was scared. But yeah, we got him. It was good.
All right.
Officer Carlisle, what made you want to become a police officer?
You know, I just like doing the community good service. I don't like seeing bad people doing bad things, you know? You just gotta put an end to it.
What is your favorite thing about being a police officer?
Honestly though, just tackling people. I really love it. Gives me an adrenaline rush. Like, there's just nothing like taking down some fat guy who just smuggles cocaine for a living. I love it.
Okay, and what is the least favorite part?
Getting tackled by fat guys who smuggle cocaine. That's probably my worst part. You gotta call back up.
What's the craziest thing you've ever had happen to you?
So I was down in Mexico. I was an undercover cop down in Mexico, and El Chapo. I actually met El Chapo, and he tried to cut my toes off. Just put cocaine in my toes and lace them back up. But then I ended up catching El Chapo and putting him in jail. So that's probably like one of my crazy ones. Then I was down in Detroit once, and this crack house. I was at a crack house, right? And so I was smoking it up with like the people, you know, having a good time because I was undercover at the time. And like out of nowhere, my undercover cop comes out of nowhere and just like tackles me. I'm like, "Hey, bro, I'm with you." Then we just end up arresting everyone in the house. So.
We're here with Officer Beers, Officer Forbes. I just had a few questions for you guys. First off, how you guys doing?
Good.
Good. So, what made you become a cop, Officer Beers?
Me? I became a police officer because I've always had a large respect for police officers ever since a young age. And always kind of wanted to join the military, but that just wasn't for me. So I figured make a career out of being a police officer.
Officer Forbes.
Just brave enough to keep my state safe, keep other people protected, and that's it.
What is the best thing about having a partner to work with, Officer Beers?
Just knowing that somebody's got your back, really. I have a lot of trust in him, and I know if things get, stuff hits the fan, I'm going to have somebody with me.
What is the best thing about having a partner?
Knowing that he has my back. I have someone if you need them. If you have like too many people to arrest or fine, you have backup.
Officers, what do you do in your free time?
In my free time, I like to play hockey. Even the police department has their own hockey team, so I like to play for them.
I like to ride my dirt bike.
Do you ever do anything against the law on your dirt bike?
Nope.
Thank you, officers.